I wanted to mention something. If you go watch my last video, you'll see how I was talking about his personal life. This guy is about to some people don't know how to drive. Last video I was talking about like in my personal life, there's a lot of doubt and blah blah blah. And it was funny because again, God has his ways of talking and communicating with you. And it was so funny how literally a situation where I've dealt with doubt the morning after, because I read the Bible every morning. The morning after, the first thing I do before I get to work is I read a chapter of the Bible. And the chapter fell perfectly at the perfect fucking time. And it was beautiful. And it was a chapter, it was, the book of Samuel, maybe Samuel 17. It was basically talking about the story of David. And David is a very popular story in the Bible. And for those who don't know, the Israelites were basically in war against the Philistines. And there was this, what's the name? Garrett, a big warrior. Garrison, barbarian, I don't fucking know. I lost the train, whatever. Basically like this fucking huge, big ass, experienced warrior on the Philistine side. Who was literally like fucking, I don't know, I think he was like, in the Bible, like 8 feet tall or something. Like he was like this massive ass with like weapons and armor and like absolute fucking unit in war. And when the Philistines and the Israelites met up on the mountains to fight, this warrior, the best warrior for Philistines, literally said, get one of your troops and 1v1 me. Like 1v1 me. And whoever wins this 1v1 wins the war. Why involve everyone in the fight where you just 1v1 me? Like, I'm the best of the best. Give me your best of the best. And we'll see who wins. And all the Israelites were shitting their pants. They were like scared, like, oh fuck, we're screwed. We're gonna lose. Blah, blah, blah. And then all of a sudden, David comes around. He's this young, in the Bible, handsome man, very young. And he ended up like going to where the war was happening because he had to like deliver something to his brothers, whatever. And he overhears this warrior of the Philistines saying like, oh, someone 1v1 me, someone 1v1 me. And he's like, bro, well, why is no one 1v1ing him? Like, what the hell? Like, why aren't you 1v1ing him? And everyone's like, well, because we're all pussy and we're gonna lose and we're gonna die or whatever. And he's like, see, again, young, inexperienced kid or whatever, young, inexperienced man who's literally never went to war ever in his life was like, bro, I'll 1v1 you. Everyone was like, what the hell? What do you mean? Why? He said, guys, don't you believe in God? God is with us. I don't need like experience. I don't need no sword. I have God. And with the power of God, I'm going to beat him. And no one believed him. His own troops, his own team, his own brothers did not fucking believe him. But they said, you know what? Whatever. If he wants to do it, he wants to do it. So this, again, small, young man against this absolute monster and unit with like his whole life of experience in war faced each other. And literally, no joke, I get it. I get it. It's a Bible story and it's hard to believe, but no joke. The guy had a slingshot with a stone, literally slingshotted this fucker in the forehead, knocked him down, took his own sword and decapitated him and won. And I read this story the morning after I was going through doubt. I'm like, you couldn't have given me this. It's perfect timing. Absolutely perfect timing. Crazy timing. It was beautiful. And it goes to show how how, you know, the stories of the Bible, yes, they may seem unrealistic. You know, they may seem like mythical and like majestic, whatever you want to describe it as. But there are such deep lessons that we could apply to our own lives. Where yes, there was doubt within his own brotherhood. The odds were against him. Statistically speaking, he was going against an absolute monster and was just set to fail. But because of his unwavering faith, because this guy said, bro, I don't care, I have God with me. I literally have God with me. How can I fail? It just happens. Look, I'm going to be honest. Call me stupid. I don't work with numbers. I work by faith. Obviously, to a certain extent, yes, I am very analytical and I'm very wary and paranoid and I check my numbers, whatever. But for the overall conviction of what I do with my life doesn't make sense. Numbers are against me. But I still do it because of my faith. And I feel like we can all learn from David. You're faced one-on-one with this Goliath, this absolute monster. And everyone is saying, nah, you're not going to win. You're not going to win. But you do. Again, isn't that just a crazy story? And here we are, we're all building our own stories. Learn from David. And I'll see you at the top.